Tom Sandoval's ex-girlfriend Victoria Lee Robinson broke her silence over the reality star filing a restraining order against her and her father. "This is my home. We are both on the lease. I paid the first month's rent and deposit, surprised him with the keys, and virtually every item in it is mine," Robinson, 33, said in a statement on Thursday, July 9th. "I have filed my own legal action because I have my own account of what happened. I cannot allow a false narrative to control my future." Us obtained a court filing on June 25th, in which Sandoval, 42, sought a domestic violence order of protection against Victoria and her dad, J. Will Robinson, following an allegedly violent dispute on June 3rd. Victoria also requested a temporary restraining order against her ex. The court, however, did not grant her request. The Vanderpump Rules alum accused the Robinsons of verbal and physical abuse during an argument that allegedly turned physical. In a statement to the court, Sandoval alleged that Will physically attacked him while he argued with Victoria about whether she was recording him without permission. "Will grabbed my arms and shoulders and wrapped his arms around me. Feeling trapped and violated, I pushed him away from me in order to protect myself and create distance, which caused him to fall," Sandoval wrote to the court. "Will was the first person to put his hands on me. At no point did I pursue Will." Sandoval accused Victoria of entering the room without his permission to hit my face and temple area towards my hairline. The reality star recalled that the pain was so intense that his vision was blurred, and he allegedly continued to suffer medical side effects for weeks. Per Sandoval, Victoria was arrested after he called 911. However, the former Traitors star acknowledged later helping to get her out of jail on bond. "As I saw her being arrested, in the heat of the moment, I asked the police officers the process by which she could be bailed out," he wrote in his court petition. "I even foolishly accepted Ms. Robinson's phone call from jail and lent her mother financial assistance for the bail. In hindsight, I deeply regret that decision." Since Sandoval's claims went public, McCune Law Group has been retained to represent Victoria and her father. "Victoria came to us because she needed someone in her corner," said Corey Weck, lead attorney at McCune Law Group. "What's been reported doesn't match the allegations set forth in our client's filings, and we intend to prove that. McCune Law Group represents people who have been wronged, bullied, and then blamed for it." Victoria Robinson is not the first woman to find herself in that position, and we intend to make sure her story gets heard. Sandoval, however, stands by his claims. It's no surprise that Victoria's request for a restraining order was immediately denied. The court granted Tom a restraining order and an immediate move-out order against both Victoria and her father. The decision came after Tom presented extensive photographic evidence, along with police reports prepared after officers reviewed all of the video footage from that night, including footage showing Victoria punching Tom in the face, a rep for Sandoval previously told us. During their 2.5-year relationship, Tom has made it clear he never physically harmed Victoria. Instead, he lived in fear of her repeated physical attacks and unpredictable behavior. He will show he was the victim of ongoing physical and emotional abuse and has substantial evidence documenting what he endured, which will be presented through the legal process. Sandoval and Victoria went public as a couple in 2024, shortly after he was involved in a cheating scandal with Vanderpump Rules co-star Rachel Raquel Leviss that ended his 9-year relationship with Ariana Madix. There were rumors late last year that Sandoval and Victoria tied the knot, though Us later confirmed that was not the case. In March 2025, he exclusively told Us for a cover story that Victoria was a strong and supportive partner. "I've been extremely happy in our relationship. We work very well, we have similar goals, and it feels like we could really grow together," he predicted to Us at the time. "I feel so fortunate and lucky to have her in my life. She's been my rock and stuck by me.